Good morning, recovery. Love that.
Yes.
Love this music. Oh man.
Tickle, tickle.
Everybody get loose. Everybody get ready. You ready for this? I'm excited. You guys excited?
I'm excited.
This music gets me excited. This music is getting ready. Wake up, Jason. I need 100% today.
110, baby. 110.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today is Wednesday, the 15th,
Of January.
2025.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal. Maybe I'm making it a bigger deal than it is.
That's only been 2025 for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, one day.
Whatever.
I mean, I'm just being technical. You know what I mean?
It's a beautiful
I don't
day.
want to mislead anybody, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, man. What's the temperature going to be today, guys?
Cold.
Jason. It might
It
get
is.
warm.
No.
You don't know. All right, it's 14 degrees.
I feel like my
Is it really?
Yeah, it says 14 degrees.
I feel like my mic is on like super, like I can step back here and y'all hear me good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Can we?
good.
I don't know.
Are we good?
Yeah, I guess we're good.
We're good.
All right, guys. Good morning. We man, it's been a crazy week already.
It's
Kinda.
only
Been a good week.
Wednesday.
A lot's happened though.
It's been an awesome week, really.
Yes.
A
Jamie
lot of
is
good things happening.
brand new today. Our
Brand new.
most recent graduate from the Page County Recovery Court.
Yes.
Yay!
Dude, good job.
Thank you.
Good job. Oh, yeah, but
I'm gonna let that one go too. I'm not even gonna stop it. Soak that in. That's for you.
good.
That's for you.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. Tell us about it, Jamie.
I graduated yesterday evening from well, I call it drug court because that's just what it is to me.
Hey, you did it. You can call it whatever you want.
Yeah, it was a long day. In
It
court.
was.
We were there 4 hours?
Yeah. We got out a little bit after 6.
It was a long
6:30.
day.
Yeah,
But you guys,
but
held
it was
down.
good.
really good.
Yeah.
Really good. Did the judge get his flower?
Well, yes. I handed it to someone on the inside there, and
Holly gave it to him.
yeah, and I'm hoping that she handed it to him. So
That's
hopefully he got it. Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I seen Holly walking it up as we was leaving.
Yay!
It's the biggest peace lily I've ever seen.
So when I was in the shop there on Main Street, the lady in there, we was getting the flowers and everything, and I don't know why, but the judge came to mind because leaders sometimes need to be reminded that they are special, and he has a big role in this county. He had a big role in your recovery, right?
Yeah, I mean, going in and talking to Judge Ritchie at court was one of the biggest motivators I had.
Mhm.
I mean, I remember a lot of days Jamie coming in to work and was just like, some days might have been like a little bit like, down because Judge Ritchie might have put a lot of pressure on her, but it was good pressure. At that time, she didn't maybe recognize or realize, the pressure, but now looking back,
Yeah.
it was good pressure,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
And then other days it was just like encouragement. Like she would come in and be like, I can't believe he said this to me, or I can't believe, and it's a big deal for us to recognize the people who are play that role in our lives or give us that encouragement, and they make us feel a good way. So he came to my mind, and when I looked over and I was like, I like that flower, and she told me the name of it. What was it called?
Peace lily.
A peace lily. And I was like, a peace lily? This dude is bringing peace, and he don't even realize it.
He's-
He deserves that flower.
He did. That's like you said, leaders deserve, they especially a good leader.
Yeah.
A good leader. I think they deserve some recognition at times for sure. And he is and like I said, before this program,
I dreaded looking at Judge Ritchie.
that was the
Well, I mean, but before though, every time we seen him, we was in trouble.
exactly.
You know what I mean? We knew we was either going to jail
Or going to jail.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So-
everyone in Page County has that feeling or had that feeling at one time, like just fear
Yeah.
of the
with
system.
with the recovery court docket, it's a whole different ballgame sitting in there getting to know the man. It's He's a good man. He
He
really
is.
is.
Yeah, he really is.
And he has the best interest, I think, for everyone. And I think
That's a tough job.
It's a very hard
course.
job. Could you imagine?
You are deciding the fate of every person that comes in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, he has to do it like, I guess, as fair and unbiased as possible, and that's got to be difficult. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
Especially after you get to know the person. You know what I mean? It would be hard.
yeah.
That would be hard.
And I can
Because
say,
you know, the one that we had yesterday didn't have so much luck. You know, you could tell he didn't want to send her word. You know what I mean? He didn't want to. He didn't want to send her to jail. You
No,
could see it.
no. He didn't. Like I said, I don't think that's his. I don't think he wakes up in the morning and says, "Can't wait to send these people to jail."
No,
You
definitely
know what I mean?
not.
I
Yeah.
really don't. And like I said, it's nice to have this perspective because in active addiction and in the past, we've always had a very biased view of him. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Of any judge, really.
Yeah, anybody. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, they have a really hard job, and now that everybody's sober, or most of us are sober, and we're looking at it, it's like it's a whole new perspective.
It is. It's
I have respect for not only him, probation,
Daniel,
the
too,
men in blue,
Daniel,
like
those guys.
you know, so just everybody that has that role of protecting, serve and protect. Like
They
I
a
just
job.
have a
They
whole
have a
new
job
look.
to do.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe Daniel said, "Do you know what RBF is?"
Will
that was
somebody
an
explain
inside.
that to me?
That was an inside joke, obviously, because I giggled, but I'm like, what am I giggling?
Oh my
at?
god, I thought I was gonna die.
I don't know what it
Bad
means.
It's resting bitch face.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Now I get it.
And that's what he said. He said, "You invented that."
Well, Jamie, I'm not gonna lie. When she first came on with A Fresh, I just didn't know about her neither. Because I'm like, I just don't know. Like, is she gonna be okay? Like, she's mean looking. She's acting like all the time. She was hateful. Jamie was hateful, and I just was like, I don't know about this one, you know. But over time, it was just like I could, because like he said yesterday, you didn't even like yourself.
Oh, I hated myself more than anything.
And it was just so sad. It was so sad.
But I couldn't believe he said that.
Yeah. But over time, this girl has blossomed into this like confidence. Like she don't even realize what she has. That's the thing. That's what gets me about Jamie. Like Jamie, she's one of those ones who is beautiful and doesn't even know it. Like she's that person. Like, you know, I love her so much.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely
I'm
proud of
so
her.
proud of you, and I'm so excited for your future, and I'm so excited of where the doors are going to open. Every day you keep grinding and keep going, these doors are going to open for you, and the sky's the limit. I mean, like we were just talking about Trump. Like I don't know what his charges are, or where he is right now with his cases, but that's our president, and he could be a felon or already is. I have no idea, but look at where he is with his life, and he has those charges or have, I don't know. Nothing can hold you down in America. If you have that decision in life of I'm going to pick myself up and I don't care what your charges are. If you have a decision of doing better and you turn and surrender your life over to the Lord, you are going to go, the sky's the limit. You can do what you want. You can go back to college if you want. You can get a degree if you want. You can get your GED. You can open your own business. The sky is the limit, but you have to pay attention to the signs that, you know, what is the saying? You can take the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. All right. Those signs can come to you. The Lord can open these doors, but are you going to pay attention? Or are you just going to keep shutting them? You know what I mean? My heart breaks for some people because I see some people like the other day when I was and not putting anyone down for your job. I know if you love your job, God bless you. However, I was at Walmart the other day and I seen this lady who was walking into her job, and I know she'd been there for so long, and I just seen the misery on her face when she was going into work. And I was thinking, you know, how sad. Like, are you stuck? You know, you're older now. Like, is that where you wanted to be your whole life? Is that where you wanted to be? Or was a door open that you wanted to be somewhere else and you just didn't go? Like, I don't know. I just feel like I wish everyone would see, like, today could be your last day. Is this where you want to be? Or I know for me, it's in my heart here lately. I don't know why, but Richmond's been staying on my heart here lately. I mean, it's been like that for like a year now. Hard, Richmond. I don't know what's in Richmond. I have no idea. But if the door opens, and I pray about this all the time, if something opens to where I get a call or the Lord comes to me in some way of Richmond, then I am to go to Richmond. And I can't question that.
Richmond's amazing.
I love it there.
I used to go there all the time. Like, I had some of the best friends I've ever met in my life in Richmond. I had the best time I think I've ever had in my life in Richmond. And I wasn't in active addiction. I was we drank. You know, we were just a bunch of young kids skateboarding and riding bikes, and like we just had these friends. And dude, it's a whole nother place. It was when I was there anyway. Like I said, it was a really, really cool place. I enjoyed it.
Do what you want to do. Go for what you want. Dream big.
Yeah, and there's nothing stopping you but you.
Yeah.
That's the thing with like, what you were saying about being successful. Like if you want it, and you've got to like just look on YouTube. There's so many people out there that started from nothing, but they wanted something, put everything into it, and now
Look where they are.
they've got everything they ever wanted and more. Like I say, that's the beautiful thing about this country is if you want something bad enough and you're willing, nobody's going to give it to you. That's for sure.
Mm-mm.
But if you've got the mindset that you're going to put everything you have into it, I feel like there's a pretty good chance it's gonna take off. But you've got to be committed, and like I say, that just depends on you.
That's right. If you got an ounce of fight these days, honey, you can go for the stars for sure. Because most of them are in front of video games and they ain't gonna do it. So you got it. You got to jumpstart it anyway.
Some of those kids, that kid that just plays Madden 24/7, and I guarantee everybody told him that he was never just gonna play Madden all day. Like now he's like a YouTube streamer. He, you know what I mean? Like anything. If you put your all into it these days, like I said, and that game, the technology market is unbelievable. Like I said, I have no idea about any of it.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But there are so many possibilities in that now too. So, like I say, anything. Put your mind to it. Put your heart into it. See what happens. I mean, at least you can say you tried. That's my view on that. What's your dream, Jamie?
My dream?
Yep.
Oh, God, I don't know.
Are you living it?
I feel like I am.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Seriously, my dream is revolves around security a lot. Like I really want to, get to a place where I've got a roof over my head for my kids, and once I get there, it's gonna be pretty much just coast, not coast, but maintain.
For me, as long as I got my life set up to where if something ever happened to me, where I wouldn't leave my burdens to my family, I'm satisfied. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, you can keep it simple too. Not everybody's needs to aim for the stars.
I'd like to have my own business. I'd like to start my own business.
Well,
but as far as the end game, I'd like to have everything set up to where I know my family I wouldn't be leaving my burdens to my family.
Yeah.
And then I'd be satisfied.
There's nothing. I know you well enough to know that if you put your mind to it, Jason, you can do anything you want.
Absolutely.
And before sobriety, I never thought about that stuff.
Never.
You know what I mean? That was the last thing on my mind.
You would say it, but it was just something that you said.
I don't even know if I'd say it.
It had.
You know what I mean?
No,
In all honesty, it never even crossed my mind.
Okay.
My next high was my main thing.
Yeah. But it always made me feel better, I guess, to talk that nothing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Say, oh yeah, this isn't gonna be me forever. Like I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get it. But it was always just, you know what I mean? Like I said, there was no motivation behind it. My heart was not in it. I wanted to get high.
I mean, in my life, I had a good life. You know what I mean? And drugs took it.
Yep. On a lighter note, one big thing I noticed in court yesterday, I want to talk to you guys about it. I want to talk to the audience about it, and I want the audience to give me as much feedback. I really want some feedback on this, big time. The employment market in Page County. It's a struggle out there, and I want to know what I can do about it. I want to know. I'm trying to figure out ways that I can be helpful. When you like, that's a big problem with the recovery court. I mean, not a problem with the recovery court, but a problem with being a part of the recovery court, I guess, is
Find somebody to
employment.
work. Yeah.
Finding
work
someone to
around the
work.
schedule.
And Andrea, you go above and beyond for us and various other people. And like I say, we need to find more people like you, more businesses like A Fresh that are more open minded. And
It's hard to come by.
it is, and that's what I'm saying. That's kind of where my head's at. I told Andrea after court, I was like, man, I've really got it like in my mind for me to go business to business and just find out if these people are hiring, so that when somebody comes into the program, I can say, hey, go check this place. They told me they had 2 positions. They'd work with you, because it's difficult. And I think when you don't have a job, going in and asking for a job is sometimes intimidating,
Yes, it is.
right?
It is. So mainly with you guys' schedule, we need businesses that are able to hire start time around 5 a.m. to like an 8 a.m. shift, because y'all's classes start around like 9, right?
Yeah.
So it's easy. So like a 5 to like 8:30 shift. They pull out for classes throughout the day. So they need to be able to have that leniency so that they can come in and out of work. And then usually their classes are done around 2 or 3 in the day, and then they can come back into work and work in the evening time. However, they like to, we try to keep a schedule where they can come home with family. This is my recommendation, to where they can come in and be home around 5 or 6 in the evening and have rest time and get into bed, because they're getting back up at 4 a.m. to come back into work at 5. We don't want, I don't think it's a good idea for them to work 10 and 11 o'clock at night, because we've always been told, I mean,
Anything after 11.
anything after 11 is no good. So, I mean, of course, people do work night shifts and stuff. Kudos to you. But in recovery, it's just, it's really, it's a big deal to try to keep on a strict routine and try to, this day shift thing is really, it's a good thing to get up early.
Yeah.
Early bird gets the worm type living life feel.
It's a big, because my bad, I just lost my complete train of thought.
But it's okay. But anyway, so with the businesses, yeah, that's what we would like to do. If you guys have a business out there that you would like to sign up and help us with this, A Fresh Cleaning can only we can only do so much, because we only have so many businesses that we have signed on with us to clean at that time. And we have a lot of people now in recovery court.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are phasing up and they're ready.
15 now that you're going?
16.
16 people. And like I said, and it's a requirement for the program. You must work, okay? Like it's non-negotiable. You have to have a job in order to progress
And
to the
so
phases.
many hours.
And so many hours at a certain phase.
If you don't get the hours working, you have to have hours doing community
But
service.
at least they let you do that.
Yeah.
And these are people that I can personally vouch are changing their lives. They're working this program, and everyone we've got in it right now is legit trying to make a change, but they need opportunity. And it's difficult to like I said, it is difficult to find. If anybody knows of anywhere, like I said, I mean, anything, any employment that you can offer, please reach out. Let us know.
Part time. I mean, anything.
They're definitely going to start part time because
it would have to be
of class. But like I said, that's the difficult part. I mean, anything though, any place local that anybody knows of that could take on a person or two part time and help change somebody's life. Everybody in this program is literally trying to better themselves. But it's going to take, like I said, nobody's asking to be, given anything. And
Community.
They need a
It's gonna take
little,
community.
right. And then they need just a little bit of, a little bit of help.
Community and love. So, with that being said, we have 2 miracles at the table. Can we talk about that?
I'd love to.
Go ahead.
Since we started the podcast, we've had some things happen, and I mean it's been some miracles that's taken place, and I mean It's some big things. Some big things.
I mean, it has to be a miracle, and there's no way around it. I mean,
The stuff I heard at Free and D last night, man, I wish you could have
Man,
been
I
there.
know.
Free and D, man, that's just a God thing, the things that's happening up there.
If anybody's in recovery or knows somebody in recovery, and when you want to be around people that are in recovery and like just a warm place for fellowship, welcoming, no judgment, I'm telling you, it will blow your mind how welcoming this place is.
Yes. I feel like if you're just feel alone
Yeah.
in any way, or if you want to donate to this great cause in our community, get with Pastor Dwayne Painter. Free Indeed is just, I'm telling you, I
And
get
it's
chills just
grown.
talking about it.
it's grown so much.
It's amazing what that
Well, what
is
happened
doing in our
last night?
community.
Talking about
Just
miracles.
the stories, the miracles that was
What's the lady's name? that's had
I
it?
don't know. We can't really say names
No, no, I
anyway,
don't
but
wanna put names.
it's a lady that's up there that was going through some. Are you talking about the child?
told. The one that had been homeless for a year or a long time now, and she's finally into a place.
Yeah, another
And
one was struggling with her child, like getting
Yep.
custody of her child, and she was
They
praying, and
prayed.
she told her little boy, she's like, pray, because her little boy wanted to be with her.
Mhm.
She's like, just pray, honey, just pray. You know, something's gonna
very-
happen. And
The very next
the
day,
very next day, the dad called and was like, I can't keep him anymore. Like we don't have
we
a
don't
place.
have a place.
We have nowhere to go.
And she now has her son back in his life, like miracle after miracle.
That was a powerful
Mhm.
testimony.
dude. That was amazing. She literally said that their son was crying, wanted to go with mom, but mom said, no, it's not the cards right now. Pray on it, and whatever the Lord, you know what I mean, whatever the Lord makes happen will happen. And the little boy, she said, like the
He
little boy
stopped
literally
right- yeah,
stopped what he was doing
Aw.
and
started
prayed.
praying.
The next day, he's with his mom.
Yeah.
The father called the very next morning and said, we don't have a place for him anymore.
And back to the lady who was homeless, living out of her car and everything, she was still helping people in the Free
Mhm.
Indeed program because she had a car, giving them rides,
Had the best attitude.
the
in
best
the world.
attitude, going like doing above and beyond things that she didn't have the money and the things to do, but she
Mhm.
was still helping others.
And now she's in a home. of
And
her
now
own.
she's in her own home. Like, what an amazing thing!
Who was that?
It
I
was
miss
one
it?
of the girls up there. Yeah, I don't know where you was, but I was looking for you because I wanted them to tell you. I wanted you to tell your miracle because I was like, "Where's Alex? He's got a miracle."
I did. I do. I really do. My dad, I know he's listening to this. Dad, love you.
Mhm.
He,
We all do, and I don't even know you.
he watches the pod. He watches every one of our podcasts. He's just so supportive of us. He comments all the time. He's great. Anyway, he's been having a little backstory. He's getting up in the years. Still doing good though. And he's smoked and drank for my whole childhood. I mean, smoked 2 packs a day. But he started having some health issues. He's completely quit smoking, completely quit drinking. But I guess he had some medical issues, and there was cancer found. And before that, even though he had two or three heart attacks, 2 strokes, just blood pressure, just things that come along with it. And he got a call yesterday, and like I said, we've been praying for him, and he's been praying, and got a call 2 days ago now. He's cancer free.
That's awesome.
They went in, they had to do an operation and get some cancer out and everything, and they did he came back in, did some tests, and got the call, cancer free.
That's definitely the Lord's work.
That's a miracle.
Praise God.
Definitely.
Yes.
A miracle.
Love my dad.
No denying it. Like, it's a miracle. Thank you, Jesus. And that's what we get on here and do. Like, that's a miracle.
Because cancer just don't disappear.
Dude.
That's
You know
that's
what I mean?
God.
I mean, yes, definitely, definitely.
I'm telling you, this is like a God thing.
I love it. These, like I said, these stories, I feel like they need to be told. They absolutely
Definitely.
need to be told.
Definitely.
But recovery in itself is a miracle. Really. I mean, it's tough. It's no easy. It's not
you,
just quick.
you really have to want it.
And I feel like these stories need to be told too. And that's where my motivation is behind this whole thing. Like, that's what I think we're going to focus on. Like, getting these stories out there because, like I said,
Miracles at the table. So
I
if you
love
got a miracle,
Ooh,
you can
that's
hit
a
it.
good
You can hit us up
podcast
too.
name.
Come to the table. Miracles at the table. So we
Welcome,
got
guys.
one miracle. We got this little miracle here. And what's your miracle, Jason?
Tell us.
A couple months back, I had some blood work done, and my levels for my kidneys and my liver was a little odd. So they sent me back for more blood work. But when I went back the second time, they was like, we don't understand because you definitely had liver kidney disease on your first test. And I was like, well, I haven't done anything any different. I haven't, you know what I mean? She said, well, your levels are normal now. So,
Miracle.
I mean, it was crazy. She just looked at me like she was lost.
Yeah,
You
at
know
one
what I mean?
time you were sweating it.
Yeah.
You were sweating it pretty
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah,
I was
coming into
worried for
work.
you.
I mean, I was
Yeah.
worried for him too. I
I
mean,
mean, I tried to put it off to where I wasn't, but it was bothering me. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
we were all.
But I prayed about it, kept praying about it. Everybody, you know, in
We
the
all
morning
did.
circles, they prayed. You know what I mean? And everything's fine.
Miracle.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Don't.
Thank you.
Man, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. But then there was another one too. There was another miracle at the table last night. Yeah, her grandbaby
Oh yeah.
was
Yeah.
having some issues and came out amazing.
Mm-hmm.
God bless.
They said when the baby was born, they told them to hold the baby because they didn't look for the baby to make it.
Yeah, this was
That was
another
a-
lady. This wasn't my
Up at
grandchild. This
3D.
was another
Yeah,
lady.
yeah.
She was born super or he, I forget. Early, yeah.
The baby.
And the baby. And they basically told him, you know, hold the child. It's not gonna make it. And she did and everything. But come to find out,
She
this
said-
baby pulled through, honey, and living and home now and doing just fine.
Yeah, the
Again, not
grandmother-
my grandchild. This was another grandchild and a miracle at the table at Free Indeed last night.
The
So,
grandmother said she told them on the phone, "Do not claim it. Do not
Do not
speak
claim it. Do not
claim it." And
because it is in
the
our
baby-
tongue.
The
You
baby
gotta-
is healthy.
Power of the tongue is
Our
a
tongue.
powerful tongue.
And my miracle is my grandbaby that did, you know, she is healthy and well, and Chelsea's healthy and well, and
That little thing's got the fattest cheeks.
Yes,
It's-
she looks just like me, y'all,
She's precious.
she
and
really
she
is.
loves me so much.
Oh,
That's why I tell everybody. They just look at me like, but she does.
No, she does.
All right, so that's our miracles. That's
What-
great.
No, dude, why is this passage? Now I gotta remember which one it was. Shoot, this passage from the Bible has been speaking to me the past few days. I think we spoke on it a little bit yesterday, and I'm new to it. You know what I mean? Getting into it like further, but that what's the passage? How's it go? If God is for us, who can be against us?
Yes.
Man, that's been speaking to me the past like days. It's been on my mind.
Well, let's talk about it.
Which one is that?
Well, Google it because
I'm
I don't
gonna.
know. Or get on your phone and Google it. You might go faster.
I know for me,
If God is for us, who can be against us?
Nobody.
Romans 8:31 to 33.
God's been talking to me about reading the Bible more. I've never been one to read the Bible, but in the past few nights, before I lay down and go to sleep, I've been reading at least.
Try to read something.
yeah.
And the thing about it is, it's not how much you read. Because there for the longest time, when I was on that 21-day fast, remember, I was like trying to read 3 chapters and just zoom through it. And I was weak and like, huh.
Well, and
I've got to a point where even just that right there, just reading that, let's get into that now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about just that.
well, for me, I could never understand
I
what the
couldn't
Bible
either.
was
Yeah,
saying.
the understanding.
But you know, there's certain times when I read, it's like, okay, I get this. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like it'll stand out more than it did before when I would read it. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. So if God is for us, who could be against us? And that's Romans what?
8:31.
8:31. So really, I think what that means in my way, my thinking is, if God is for us, if God is for us, meaning he might not be for us. I don't know. If he is for us,
I think it means if you've given yourself over to God, if God's in your corner,
That's
who
what I
can
feel
be? Who
you
can-
got to surrender.
You've got the ultimate in your corner. You've got the ultimate behind you. If he's for you, who can be against you?
Yeah, why not just make that decision today?
It serves as a declaration of confidence in God and offers incredible encouragement.
Yes.
The verse reminds us that God is with us and for us and points us to the hope we have in Christ.
Yes. You've got to make that decision. And although, and y'all, I was just telling them before we got on podcast this morning, I've got called crazy. I get called crazy my whole life. It doesn't bother me. I'm used to that. However, I would rather go against the grain than to go with it. Like the water, I'm going to call it the water. Go against it and go upstream than to go with everyone else. Call me crazy, whatever, I would rather be that. And to know that I'm going to go to heaven and make heaven my eternal home, because I don't want to be, this earth is not my home. I'm just passing through. I know this is not everything. Even though I feel joy here, deep down, I don't feel 100% joy because this isn't my home. This isn't my home forever. I belong here just for a little bit of time to do God's work.
You're doing good things.
And it's God working through me.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to be my eternal home. And that's where my whole entire joy is going to be when I get up there.
Yep.
And that's where what I look forward to is my eternal home, my family that's went on, the ones that I've lost that I miss so much and that I know. And I want to bring everyone that I love here. I want to try to bring with me because that's where we're going to go, That's my hope and my dreams. That's my dream. It ain't even about the worldly things, money, cars, worrying about this house and what's going to happen if this happens and I can't even explain it to anybody anymore. It's like, because I get asked that all the time when I'm out in public. Well, what's going to happen if this happens? What are y'all going to do with the recovery house then? And da-da-da-da. Like, y'all, the public is just, it's crazy.
Why worry about the what if?
I can't explain it to y'all anymore. All I can say is this is not my home.
I mean, there could be a whole lot of what ifs.
I'm just passing through. That's all I can say. And I'm excited about that.
Yeah. It's been, dude, especially being in recovery and being sober and being able to experience things for real and actually feel things. It's like a whole new world.
Oh,
It's like you said.
I was just thinking that.
What do you think about that scripture? What's your thought of that?
I feel like what Alex said, that if God's in your corner, who can
It's a
be-
powerful.
yeah.
It's a powerful thing to have in your corner. Like I said, that I don't know why that scripture. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that it'll be revealed to me soon. Like I said, but it's just been in my mind a lot lately. But I mean, then again, it may have already revealed itself. Last night on the drive home after Free and
The
D,
tree.
I'm coming up Page Valley Road, and it's nighttime out, and all of a sudden there's this car coming towards me. I'm on straightaway, and it like comes over into my lane. And at first I thought somebody was messing with me. I was like, "What is this? Who is this?" And then they didn't go back in their lane. They kept coming over, and I'm like, "Oh my God!" So I swerved at the last second. He swerved at the last second. We barely miss each other, and then out of nowhere there's this huge tree leaned down over across his lane of the road. Like it shook me. I haven't been that shook in a long time. You know what I mean? Like near death. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not saying it was like it wasn't like our side mirrors touched or anything, but it was like it shook
Close.
me up. I literally sat there for 45. I called the sheriff's department and sat there for 45 minutes with my lights on, flashing my lights at everybody that
Close
went by.
enough to
Because,
freak
dude,
you
that
out, yeah.
freaked me out.
Yeah.
If somebody was going
That
through
could
there
have been bad, man.
and they really weren't paying attention, dude, it would have been bad.
Your situation, and then I just thought about that piece of wood that time.
yeah,
Remember?
that was crazy.
Tell us about it.
That thing just bounced completely. It was unbelievable,
Remember the
dude.
story.
Unbelievable.
He wrote us about that piece of wood and showed us for days.
I thought, oh my Lord. I was
That
following
wood,
a
look at
truck.
it.
Tell
I
us.
was following a truck up 340 one evening, and a piece of wood fell off of the back of the truck
Uh-huh.
in front of me. Well, the way the wood hit, it bounced and went completely up over top of my car and never touched my car. never touched my car. I thought, oh my
Just the way
Lord.
Jason tells it though.
Like
Hey,
the
we gotta
it was
laugh.
amazing, man.
Like the Matrix. Like he was like
And that's the way it felt too. Seriously, that's the way it felt.
Slow
It was like
motion,
slow
so
motion,
yeah.
man. It was like I watched it go. You know what I mean? It was crazy. It was crazy.
oh
It
man.
And I turned around. I turned around and got the piece of wood out of the road. And turned it over
You
on the
took it
side.
home with you.
No, I turned it over on the side of the road. No, I turned it
That's
off on the side of the
crazy,
road.
dude.
That was wild, man.
Yeah.
And then coming back up the road, he looked at you and said, "There's that piece of wood."
We rode by it a couple days. Look, there's that wood.
It was amazing, though, man.
It's just crazy though,
Just
y'all.
the way it happened, it was, I don't know, it's unexplainable, man. It was,
Yeah.
Because it was like I watched it. You know what I mean? It was crazy.
So I guess what we're trying to get to is some things are happening that we can't
Yeah,
explain
man.
other than it's got to come back to
God.
this scripture. Maybe this is why the scripture's on your heart.
Maybe. Like that's what I'm saying.
This conversation
it
was
has-
supposed to be had, and we do not practice anything around here.
If you
Trust and
can't
believe
tell.
that.
It's definitely raw. Definitely raw.
Raw and real for real. So this definitely had to be said this morning. Good job.
And for me, though,
guys.
if you have God in your corner, there's nothing you can't face and conquer
That's right.
if you truly believe.
Yep.
Hey, we got T-shirts for sale.
Yes.
We do recover.
I'm going to show the back. You show the front.
Okay, yeah. Show the back.
There we go. So we do recover $20 each. They are all proceeds go to our recovery house here in Stanley.
Which we just got a new participant in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we just got a new lady in yesterday. She would like to join on our podcast, and we'll be bringing her, I guess, maybe on Friday morning.
Okay.
We are actually going to start today. So go ahead and message or call. You can message our Valleys Rise Above Facebook page, or you can call or text 540-244-6065 if you would like to come to our table. Come to our table with discussion. And we are booking for Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays right now. If you would like to do a weekend podcast with us on Come to the Table, I think we could all open up our schedules for
At
anyone.
this point, if whatever we can do to fit get you in our schedule, I'm down.
Yes,
I'm
we will
free.
definitely open up our schedule to come to our to the table with you. And we want to bring you to the table. I mean, we want to talk about it. So let's start doing the bookings.
I want to say, I do want to get my story. I want to tell my testimony
You got it.
probably
Yeah.
next week.
There will be.
Okay,
a
so we're
Jason
going to
Day.
go ahead and start. I'm going to go ahead and start doing our bookings then this morning, and we're going to start booking out as far as we need to with everyone to come to the table. If you have a miracle you want to share, if you have a recovery story you want to share, if you have just really anything that's positive that you want to share. Now, if you're going through a negative time in life, and you want to come and share that, and we have resources to help you get up out of that negative and start broadcasting the miracle live that's going to happen, because that could happen too. It's going to happen, because we can talk about, if you're homeless right now and watch the miracle happen as we guide you, or
That would be
the Lord
cool. That
guide
would
you.
be-
That
Yeah.
would be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what we'll start doing. And then, so our conversations that you had written down here, we'll do those on Friday. All right, recovery, celebrate recovery. Monday nights at 6:30 on Main Street in Main Street Baptist. This coming Monday night, I have been asked to come down to do my story. So come join us at Celebrate Recovery Monday night, 6:30, and that's in Luray. Free Indeed, Tuesday night, 6:30. That's on Newport Road. Free Indeed, Tuesday night, 6:30.
Amazing group.
Very great group. We're going to build Celebrate Recovery up too. We're going to help you guys get built up, Lord willing, down there, and start getting these groups built.
What happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
23 West Main. So we got a schedule here with you guys. 23 West Main, NA, Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m., Thursdays, 8 p.m., and Saturday at noon. AA, Sunday, Monday, and noon. Monday and Friday at 8 p.m. CR Luray, Main Street. That's the, yes.
Celebrate recovery.
Celebrate. And then the Free Indeed. Gotcha. All right. Now, We have the rec center with Audrey. Of course, the housing that he's got going on down there. Shout out to Audrey and rec center. We will get you guys Cash App information or some sort of information. If somebody down there can get a hold of me and give me that info, we will start broadcasting that on our broadcast here, so that if anyone wants to do donations to you guys for that, we can get funds to you guys as well. Let's see. I think
so
that's
many
everything.
big things going on in Page County. I mean, for real, like it's not. It doesn't seem that big, but for real, like for where we're at and like where we've been, there's so much good stuff going on,
Definitely.
guys. Like
Yeah.
Progress.
It's a really, really, really good thing.
It's exciting, and I'm like, I can't even wrap my head around it. Like, I get excited every day.
But it makes me. It really makes. It makes me
Breathe,
want to do. It
Andrea.
makes me want to do more, though. It makes me. It makes me
Yes.
want like if you know what I mean. Like keep that ball rolling. What more? What
Yes.
more can we get going? Like
You got
right
the momentum
now.
going, keep going.
That's what I'm
with it.
saying. Like
I mean,
it's got to be. There's so much that we can do to better our community and better ourselves. Like it's exciting.
Yes.
And I'm glad that I'm in a state of mind where I can be a part of it and I can help. Like I said, it's a good feeling. It's a
Yeah.
really good
It
feeling.
really is.
Dude, did you
It
guys
is.
see this?
What is it?
The inventor of the knock knock joke.
Oh gosh. Go ahead. Off subject.
He won the Nobel Prize.
No way. Is it even real
I
news?
know where he's going with
Here we
this.
go.
The knock knock. There's Nobel.
I knew what was coming.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I said that for my kids. They love my dad jokes, dude. Ariana, Kylie, Caden, Allie, love you guys. He won the Nobel Prize.
So dumb.
Oh.
Jamie just got it.
No, I got it. I'm just like, what?
I'm still scratching my head. I got it.
Did she get it? Did you get it really?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Right, we
Tell
can-
me
My
about
kids, their favorite joke is, what is a mermaid used to wash her clothes?
What's that?
Tad.
All right,
All right,
guys.
I'll be done.
Well, let's go have a great day. Keep Alex's jokes in mind.
Love you guys.
Go make people laugh
Hey,
and help
thanks for-
someone.
all the support we've been getting,
Yes,
dude. The feedback,
definitely.
like I said, please leave comments. You know what I mean? Just. I love
comment.
reading them.
Yes.
Just comment. Just say what's up. Say something.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you guys for all the support.
Have a
Everybody,
great
like 'em.
day.
love you guys.
Like and
Bye.
subscribe.
Bye, everybody.